Here, a short recap of what we heard today. First of all, I would like to come back to the questions. So the webinar focused on two key questions. What can we learn from monitoring tools that were presented today, and where innovation efforts should be focused to further develop monitoring for FLR? So we started by listening to Catalina Santamaria's introduction, and she underlined the ambitious restoration targets that were set up by countries and the critical role of monitoring to support implementation, communication on achievements, and report on commitments. So today's webinar and the newly started community of practice that are taking place under the collaborative roadmap for monitoring FLR provide huge opportunities to strengthen practitioners' capacities into that direction. Then Bernadette Arakwiye presented us how WRI and the government of Rwanda used Collect Earth to monitor restoration. So Collect Earth is a tool that was developed under the Open Forest Initiative, and as Bernadette explained, it can facilitate collection and analysis of high-resolution satellite imagery. Through participatory mapathons, stakeholders select indicators and interpret the data they collect. Collect Earth facilitates this process and has proven particularly successful in landscapes with sparse tree cover. It is a user-friendly, cost-effective, and sustainable tool. And also Bernadette recommended that it's important to work in collaboration with stakeholders who have a good knowledge of their local environment. Then we heard Alan Grainger. Alan introduced citizen observatories, which are a form of participatory environmental monitoring with great potential for monitoring restoration. In this case, citizen volunteers collect data using smartphones, and the data collected is disseminated through website portals. They complement other forms of monitoring, and they are suited to small-scale projects but can easily be linked to national and regional scales. They require a large number of highly motivated and trained citizens. And also, accessible and user-friendly web interfaces are important, as well as communication to users and dissemination of results. Rakan Zahawi finally presented the use of drones for monitoring restoration in tropical forest ecosystems, building on results from joint research in Costa Rica. Drones, in this case, were pre-programmed to follow specific flight paths. Digital camera on the drone takes pictures, and the imagery that is captured is then processed and analyzed by trained users. Drones can be used for capturing data above canopy level, and the advantages of using drones include their low cost, the portability, the possibility for frequent monitoring, and it can be used in rough terrain and remote places. However, there is still some limitations in the use of drones, and as for the other tools introduced today, in this case as well, we need some capacities to be developed. As we are running out of time, we will let you an opportunity to consult the full summary for the take-home messages and more detail on this webinar. Thank you.